Well, you'll see on one of my videos I put some about fruit flavoured gin. I haven't been on the gin, by the way. So, and I showed you that I've made some various gins. That's the raspberry gin. So it's got quite a nice soft flavour. That's the blackberry and apple, very fruity. This one, which I haven't had a sip of, is a blackberry, apple and raspberry. I thought, as I had some fruit left over, stick it all in, let it ferment and see what it comes out like. So what I'm going to do today is show you how I make it. It's nice and simple, no big rigmaroles, not many ingredients, basically gin, sugar, fruit, that's it. So I'm going to pop you down here so you can see, and I'll run through everything with you. So just turn you around a bit and pop it down. There we go. It never wants to do exactly what you want it to do, but we give it a go, don't we? So here we are. Right, first of all, what you need, a container that will take, I use 1.5 litres of gin, which is, I just use London dry gin, Tesco's, nice and cheap, about the cheapest you can get in Tesco's. I find it easier to buy 1.5 than it is to buy the 750. You can do 750 if you like, but it's cheaper to buy the 1.5 litre. Also makes that a bit more, so if you want to put it into the smaller bottles, which you can you can obtain from various different places, anywhere it does preserving, we'll do the bottles as well. Then you can give it away as presents. Nice and simple, nice and easy, and it's not expensive. So I use this big container here. This I obtained from Charlie's stores, but you can find them in the range. Most places that do preserving in storage jars will do this size for a whole big range of uses. I like this one because it comes with a nice little, push airtight top and obviously a screw cap. Next thing you need is sugar. So here's the sugar. I'll tell you the levels in a moment. And today I'm going to be using blueberries. Now I haven't tried a blueberry gin yet, but I've been told it's nice. So I'm going to give it a go and see how it works when it's all ready for drinking, which is later on. So quantities, right? I've got 1.15, which is 1.5 litres of Tesco's London dry gin. It doesn't matter which gin it is, any gin will do, but you don't need it to be expensive. It doesn't worry about the flavour. Gin is gin at the end of the day. It all tastes the same. But don't forget the taste is going to be in the fruit. That's the most important thing. It's what's in this fruit. That's what's going to give the taste. The sugar is to help with fermentation. Now, the sugar, as I'm using 1.5 litres of gin, I basically need 700 grams of fruit and 300 grams of sugar. I'll put this in the in the my comments section so that you can just scroll down to where I've commented and told you about it, and you can get all the different quantities that you need from there. So first of all, what do, I get the sugar in. Now I've got one of these. These are for jam making. There again, you can get them anywhere. You can buy these, you can buy these bottles, and you can buy storage jars, jam making equipment, etc. Charlie's, the range, etc. You'll find these. They've got a nice big spout. That's the nice thing about them. They're stainless steel, so they'll last you for a lifetime. Don't use something harsh and abrasive in there. There's no need. Just a normal washing up scourer. don't go using below pads or anything. It's stainless steel. It's not going to, you know, stick and be a problem. So first of all, what I do, I get the sugar in. Now when you put in the sugar in, be careful that you don't put it everywhere. So I'm going to swing you around a bit so you can see a bit more and raise you up. There we go. And I'm going to put the sugar in. I just keep my hands on the side because you always get a bit of sugar that comes off the side. Right, so that's your sugar. So we'll measure it out, and I'll say that's 300 grams of sugar. Next I'm going to put in is the fruit. Now make sure with the fruit you wash it well. Wash it under cold water, and then put it in a sieve when you wash it. Put it over a bowl and let it drain for a bit. You don't want loads of water in. I just normally give it a bit of a shake up and that as well. You don't need to pat it dry or anything. Let's just see. Oh, that's sweet. I'm not a great one for sweet stuff. So now I'm going to put this in. So there we go. 700 grams of fruit going in. Put that over there, out of the way. Give it a shake in. Now, that's looking good so far. So the next, let's get the gin. Don't be tempted to start slogging it back before you've finished it, okay? Now, right, so the gin, I'm just going to pour that straight in. No fuss. Straight in. You can tell I can't whistle. Never have been able to whistle that one, really. I can't sing either, so you don't have to ask me to sing. Right, keep your bottle, wash it out, sterilise it, keep it. As you can see, I use it to bottle it, but normally you find by the time you've finished, there's just that little bit more that won't go in the bottle. So that's a good time to have a taste. see what you like. Be warned, it can be higher volume of alcohol when you've done this than what come out of here. This is 37.5 volume of alcohol. This can be a bit more, so be careful how much you drink. Make sure you do everything first, put it away, and then sample it. I'll stick to my cup of tea. So basically we're nearly there. So all you do now, take that off, put the top on. We're getting very simple now, aren't we? Screw the top on. There we go. And then, this is the fun part, make sure the top's on. We're going to give it a good old stir up now. You want to get all that sugar off the bottom. Get it mixed in. So give it a good old shake. The shaking also helps to break up. It won't break up the fruit, but what it does, it gets it to start releasing its flavours. So that's what it looks like to start with, all that sugar in suspension. Right, so basically that was it. So what we did, 700 grams of fruit, 300 grams of granulated white sugar, 1.5 litres of gin. So you put the fruit and the sugar into the sterilised jar, pour in the gin, seal the jar, shake and swirl it to dissolve the sugar, and store in a cool, dark place. Now you shake and swirl it for a week. Every week you give it go in there once a week, give it a good old shake and stir, get that sugar moving round. It's also a good way to get a bit of body exercise, and The wife, I'm sure, will be very happy if you can lose weight while you're doing it. So put it back into storage. Now you store this for 3 to 4 weeks. I normally like to store it for at least 4 weeks, if not 5. I don't go past 5 though. Once you've done this, you now need to then do the finishing process, which is basically straining this the fruit, straining this gin through a muslin cloth. You can get them there again from anywhere you buy any of the preserving stuff. You can buy muslin cloths. Doesn't need to be anything fancy in that. Pour it into a suitable bottle using a funnel, just a normal funnel, and then store. Now this will last, they reckon it will last for up to a year. I've kept rhubarb gin for up to 3 years, and it's been very palatable. It hasn't gone off. Don't forget it's gin, it's alcohol. You could store alcohol in an airtight container, as long as it's not been uncontaminated, and it will last literally a lifetime, if not several hundred years. So this will last a year, they reckon. You'll find most of them say drink within 12 months. I don't go by that. It's alcohol at the end of the day. The fruit is sterilised by the alcohol. The sugar is absorbed into the alcohol. What sugar is left gets filtered out, and therefore, because it can raise, and it normally does raise the alcohol content, it's a totally sterilised product in any case. So there you go. When it comes to taking it out of here, putting it through a strainer and bottling it, I'll come back to you on that one and show you what we do. Until then, I'm going to sign off and say I'll catch you next time. If you like it, please like and subscribe. Stay safe, stay well. Thank you.